What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK back with another reaction video today. This was a suggested video as well. I have no idea what this video is about. PTO apparently, I'm thinking of PTO. I want to go on vacation. PTI apparently talked about Mark Cuban and his comments about Luka, and someone told me that the reaction to it was amazing. So I definitely want to check this out. Again, it's been your boy TGK. If y'all don't mind dropping a like on this video, subscribing to the channel, consider becoming a member, all that good stuff. And enough of the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. Again, the title of this video is It's a Franchise Killing Trade. PTI reacts to Mark Cuban's comments on Luka Doncic. Let's go and Doncic. Let's go and get it started.
Pardon the interruption, but I'm Pablo Torre. I am on the road in Boston for a conference, but I rushed over to host with you, Tony.
Tony Kornheiser. Sounds a little thirsty, TBH. You like the way I said that, thirsty, TBH?
Yeah, this is a disturbing evolution of your otherwise prodigious vocabulary. Didn't think that was going to be in it.
Yeah, well, I read what they write for me because I'm a show monkey. Oh. Are you in Boston?
Why act like I haven't seen PTI? I don't know why I thought it was like Around the Horn. Yeah, there we go. I thought this was Around the Horn. That's what I thought it was. My bad. Let's check it out.
Anything to do with Harvard, your alma mater, which I say with contempt?
It's MIT. It's a lesser institution in MIT this time, so you know. Just for the record.
MIT is another great school. Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. Wilbon has bailed on you. So here to handle his workload is our great friend, the host of the podcast, Pablo Torre Finds Out, Mr. Pablo Torre. Good. And we begin today with the Lakers coming back from a double-digit deficit in the second half and beating the Knicks in overtime, and the Warriors going on the road and beating.
Let's go and skip that. Let's get to the Cuban part. That's what we're here for. We're here for the Luka part. I mean, the Cuban part. Skip that. Skip that. Skip that.
With games, these are big markets. This is gold.
Before
Jerry,
ESPN tried to take this video down, like, no, I skipped all of it.
LeBron's got 4, Steph's got 4. At the moment, Donovan Mitchell has 0. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has 0. In due time, maybe. But I'm suggesting to you that right now, if you're in the NBA office, you are thrilled that it's the Warriors and the Lakers again, and they're relevant playoff teams, and they are higher up on the NBA scale, even in that office, than the guys on the top of the mountain, Cleveland and Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
It's an incredible thing that the NBA went from how do we follow up LeBron and Steph? Well, let's give LeBron Luka, let's give Steph Jimmy Butler, right? Like the whole look, the magic formula of NBA attention has been superstars, controversy, and rings. My only concern is that we do to these teams in Cleveland, Oklahoma City, a version of what we did to the 73-9 Warriors, which is to say, if they don't win a ring, we're going to discard them. We are going to forget about them. And so I'm just concerned that right now the coverage should be around what is happening in front of us, because it's not guaranteed
there's double
we're
zeros
going to
on the
ever
clock
talk about them again if they don't for
Let's
his
move
whole
forward
life,
to Cuban.
Those Warriors, they did not win the ring, but those Warriors.
All right.
But Mark Cuban, Tony, I want to move to this story. He gave his first detailed public comments on the Luka trade, as referenced, to WFAA. The man who recently sold his majority stake in the Mavericks said, quote, "If the Mavs are going to trade Luka, that's one thing. Just get a better deal. No disrespect to Anthony Davis, but if we had gotten 4 unprotected number ones and Anthony Davis and Max Christie, this would be a different conversation." End quote. Tony, what did you hear in Cuban's comments there?
I heard what any reasonable person heard, that it's an insane trade, that it's a terrible mistake, that it's a franchise-killing trade. Nico Harrison traded one of the greatest young worldwide basketball players to pick up a fine player in Anthony Davis, but an aging player and a player who is hurt a lot. Anthony Davis, I believe, will be 32 years old next week. That is middle age in the NBA. Luka Doncic has just turned 26. Look, you can trade Luka, but you better bring back Antetokounmpo or Jokic or Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, that's what you have to do. You can't make this trade. I mean, to me, you got to get rid of a general manager who makes a trade like that, because it's terrible for that team. Yep. I mean, you're banking on the fact you're trading your future away for a small sliver of contention, 2 to 3 years, but it's all based on Anthony Davis's health, and he's never healthy.
Yes. Mark Cuban, to me, what I heard is that he's having his cake and eating it too. That's the sound I heard. Mark Cuban,
Yep.
Nico Harrison, by the way, the GM you just referenced, Mark Cuban hired him.
Yep.
That's his guy. The ownership group that runs the team that has empowered Nico Harrison to make truly the most embarrassing transaction in recent sports history.
Yes.
That's the group he sold his team to. That's the group that when it was first announced, by the way, Mark Cuban was supposed to be still involved in basketball operations. And only now, after this trade happens, do you realize actually Mark Cuban never had that power at all. So to me, it just feels like he's protesting a little bit too much. It feels like you can draw a straight line from Mark Cuban to this decision, and it is the worst, and it is a nightmare, and it's also kind of on him.
So I'm going to say this. I said it to Wilbon the other day, and he poo-pooed it, but I'm going to say it because I believe in it. It's just my theory. That I'm not going to be surprised if they move this team to Las Vegas at some point. I mean, what kind of ownership, honestly, what kind of ownership trades Luka Doncic, then listens to the fans, their plaintive cry, their sadness, and then their anger, and then raises ticket prices? What kind of ownership does that? A kind of ownership that is not committed to this particular area.
Exactly.
Happy trail.
Thank you. Thank you. And I think the reason they sent this to me is because the fact that someone with that big of a show was able to go out there, go out on a limb and say things like that. And I appreciate it. I know it is a conspiracy. I know people be like, oh, it's nothing. It's not. You know, when people try to shut you down just because you believe in something, that's a problem too. Like, what has the Dumonts done that makes you feel like they care about the Dallas Mavericks fan base? Name one thing. I'll wait. What have they done to show you that they are committed to you and your enjoyment of this team and your passion of this team? What have they done to make you feel like you're still a Mavs fan for life? Tell me. What have they done? Like, I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to like blow it out of proportion, pause, but it's like, honestly, like, what have they done? What have they done to make you feel like they still give a damn about the fan base when they never have? They never have. So we're supposed to sit here and believe that there's no conspiracy to any of this when the trade was that egregious? Bro. I ain't buying it. Even if you gave me a deal, I'm not buying it. Even if you said I could get 2 for 1, I ain't buying it. Even if you gave me stock options, I'm not buying it. I could totally see them moving the damn team. Like what they're doing is tanking the connection to the fan base as much as possible. I don't know why the hell my stuff's slow over here. My fault about that. My internet probably tripping. But anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. Let me know what y'all think of that. Kornheiser, appreciate him going on a limb and saying these things like that. I appreciate it, and I hope the rest of y'all appreciate it. You got someone in a big market or a big television show to be able to say these things. I mean, I appreciate it, man, at the end of the day. But anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. There's some more videos coming. Subscribe, like the video, become a member. Other than that, man, I'm going to release this Saturday. So later on tonight, we're going to be doing a whole watch along for the Lakers versus the Celtics. Catch y'all there, man. It is going to be crazy. Anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.